I haven't titled this one, but this live is dedicated to the battle that was announced by the mayor. The mayor, I can't remember his name, begins with an N, but I was gonna find out, but sorry, my bad. My bad, mayor. But mayor of one of the states in America, he put in a lot of money into battle rap. And he told them, he was like, listen, go ahead, announce this battle. He said it was the end for caffeine. He said, caffeine, it's over. No one ain't gonna come back to you. People start unsubscribing, come off of that because we won't need him. So the battle we're gonna announce, the big battle, guys, involves Hitman Holler. So when Hitman Holler's involved, big bags, big bag, and we ain't talking about Jazz. Shout out to Jazz. I don't shout out Jazz enough. Shout out to Jazz. The reason why I don't shout out Jazz a lot is because I fuck with Miss Hustle a lot. You feel me? And there's a big rivalry there, And Jazz is like ops, even though I personally rap to Jazz and I felt Jazz like I appreciate that woman. You know what I'm saying? For letting me come onto her platform and spit my ass off for a minute and a half, all about my good scheme. Pretty sure she'll remember it if I remind her. But yeah, man. So we're gonna announce this battle right now. Hitman Holler versus a member of EFB. Now, Miss Hustle. Speaking of Miss Hustle, because I'm always talking about Miss Hustle, and she wants to go at this guy too. She wanted to. I think she might even get him before, but I don't know. I don't know when this battle was announced for, and I don't like it when I say they, yeah, it's only smack that's ever gone. Oh, and we announcing this battle before it happens. Like only URL does that. Only URL has got that power. Has got that. That fan commitment to kind of like announce a battle, maybe 3 to 6 months ahead of the schedule, 8 months. The only battle that I can really remember since I've been really in the culture, back in the culture, was Cassidy and Disaster. I remember they announced that battle. This is off URL. 6 months prior, maybe, like we saw the face-offs, we saw all the previews, and we had to wait nearly 4 or 5 months for the battle, and it was like we knew that these rappers like Disaster would have this material. I wasn't, and Cassidy would have a lot of material, and I wasn't aware of. I knew that Cassidy wasn't battling, but I wasn't aware of Disaster if he was taking any battles before then. I'm not sure because it was so early in those days. Like of really just starting to indulge in battle rap again. You feel me? So maybe Disaster didn't take another battle. He just waited for Cassidy because it was like he just like basically finished Cannabis. And he thought that if I beat Cassidy, then I'd be like, they'd have to respect me in this way that I can make normal music and they'll feel it because I just beat someone who makes normal music. And it backfired. He wasn't ready. He was a bit too nervous this time. Things caught up with Disaster, where against Cannabis he was kind of flawless, and Cannabis didn't make him feel threatened in the battle rap way, where Cassidy did. Cassidy was, especially after the first round, I think that first round from Cassidy changed Disaster's energy because you could read Disaster's energy even back then, and with a lot of rappers, he was so confident, he was bouncing all over them. Whatever that battle rapper said, he'd make a joke, he'd have the crowd on his side. But this was a real battle for Disaster versus Cassidy in the car park. Sorry about this. Got thunder and lightning and all kind of shit, fam. Brimstone, fire and brimstone, fam. Yeah, Jah Rastafari, right? You get me? So that's, yeah, I keep my light shining. You know what I mean? Yeah, so those times there, it was like deep, man. It was deep. Like you couldn't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, you're trying to smoke man to the point where they're never gonna come back. Like Disaster could have smoked Cassidy, and Cassidy would never have tried to be a battle rapper again. But if Cassidy done half good as he thought he would do, then you would see Cassidy again. And what we've seen Cassidy do 4 or 5 times since that, which is, you know, amazing. Like maybe he's battled the same amount of times as Murder Mook and Loaded Luck, which is the kind of levels that he's on when it comes to rap, you know. Like he's on Murder Mook, he's on the GOAT level, and a lot of people be like, GOAT, he just came into battle rap. Like you can't forget that. I don't forget that Cassidy was the best battle rapper before battle rap was really started. Like, you know, he is the inventor of battle rap, like the real punchline battle rap. You know, he's the inventor. Yeah, he was the best rapper of his generation when it came to that genre there. Yeah. The only guy that could talk to him at that time was Murder Mook, and they really was gonna put it like, you know, pen to paper, and people couldn't afford them at the time. And what I mean was that though Murder Mook offered 20,000 of his own money, like to put up for the battle, it wasn't worth Cassidy's career, which was just starting to fluctuate into quite a big one. So it wasn't worth the risk of Cassidy losing the battle. Then no one would buy his record, so they couldn't let Cassidy battle Murder Mook. Not for the fact that they thought he was going to lose, but if he did lose, it would hurt his music career. So, you know what I mean? All the people that was of that generation could understand why to this day they never battled. When it got down to announce, oh, we got Cassidy versus Freeway on the fucking URL in 6 to 8 months. We're gonna do that. Yo, have a nice day. We're all going, why Freeway, man? Like, okay, that was the first original battle that everybody saw. Then that was before Smack and URL. You know what I mean? That was before all these leagues. Yeah. So that's why I say Cassidy is the originator of battle rap, one of the originators of this new like TV kind of battle rap, not the old school when they used to do it on the streets and battle on the streets. That battle rap's been going before DMX, before, you know, like KRS, Run DMC, all those guys, they used to battle back in the day too. So battle rap's got a further origin than we think, you know. But as for this TV battle rap that's staged, that's not been going for more than maybe 10 years, and URL Smack is the originators, yeah, along with Loaded Lux, which was like Lions Den, and I wasn't there for the start of the Lions Den, I missed the start of that league, and that was after the Cassidy and Freeway battles, that all these, okay, let's start a league, and apparently Pat Stay was big in Canada, and the Canadian movement started with Pat Stay and a few other guys before KOD TV got involved, which I started to watch a lot of those battles. I watched as many KOD TV battles and enjoyed them as much, or sometimes even more than the URL battles, because there's a total different atmosphere in the crowds, you know, the crowds are different. Whereas, you know, the URL crowd are more bar heavy, where they were more sensitive to the bars if they're bad. You know, you got booing going on, where in the KOD TV, that's very rare. You find that battle rappers are getting booed in any of their leagues, unless they choked or, you know, like what Cassidy did, just threw in the pack. It's like, well, you can't do that. You can't just give up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's giving up. You go into a notepad or you go into your phone is you saying you've given up. But I just want my material to be heard. And when Cassidy done that, a lot of people just was like, just put their head down and couldn't believe it. People like Buster Rhymes, who was actually there, I think, or he definitely saw the battle before I did, was very like vocal in saying I was disappointed in cannabis, you know, which a lot of the battle rap world and the rap world was, because he represented the rap world, and everyone thought the normal rapper, the industry rapper would beat the battle rapper, and a lot of the time the battle rapper was screaming, "No, it's impossible. We do this. Like this is what we do. They rap and we do this." So it's like a rugby player playing a guy that plays American football. It's like one of them would find it hard doing the other. You know, but sometimes the other person is better at the other sport more than they are at theirs, and they transfer over. Which I think Cassidy was like the one industry rapper that feared into battle rap because he started battle rap in a way, you know. So obviously he was the one that Disaster chose when Disaster was on a great run and Disaster was handpicking his opposition. Like, I'm thinking, oh, I can just battle this industry guy. I can battle this, and it was always Cassidy. Apart from when Hollow the Don got Joe Budden, I think Disaster was the first battle rapper to battle like big celebrity kind of battle rappers or real rappers, which was like, Cassidy, Cannabis, and then Joe Buttons. It was like that. Those three came back into real rap, into real battle rap, and started to, challenge them. And only Cassidy's come back to battle more artists, which was like started with Disaster, then Arsenal, then Hitman. No, it was Disaster, Goods, then Arsenal, and then Hitman Holler. And after Hitman, he was supposed to battle fucking Freeway. He was supposed to battle Freeway. He's already beat Freeway. Like, come on, man. That was the first battle man saw on like YouTube or anything which was like recorded. Even before YouTube, we was watching it on DVDs. Like, so you get me? That's how far back that battle went. That was before I saw any real battle. Apart from that, I heard that MC Shan battled KRS, and you know what I'm saying. LL Cool J was battling people like Ice T. You know what I'm saying? Some other rappers was battling on what the back, bar for bar record sort of thing. As for pulling up on each other and actually battling face to face. Um, Found out about the legendary DMX battling Jay Z, the legendary um, Big L battling Jay Z on camera, on the radio station. You know what I mean? Like classic captured moment where the Jay Z and the DMX battle was recorded, yeah, but it's only seen by people that are in this industry, only allowed to be seen by limited people that won't try and record it and stuff. Like, so the Dame Dash, Jay Z, obviously he was the one battle rapping, he's seen it. Beyonce and anyone who's a part of their family. If you ain't a part of that family, you never get to see that battle, which is amazing to all the battle rap fans. If you think about it, if we would love to see battle, and limited few people have it, and it's never going to be released as far as we know on YouTube, guys. They was like, what did Dame say? Don't record it. Like, he was shouting to people, don't record it, don't record it. And like, we're gonna record it, but we're not gonna release it. It was like known straight away that this battle will never be shown anywhere. And it might have leaked to the exclusive few in America that had a link, even back then. This is like the DVD days. And there's probably a few like people there that's there that probably got a sneak or got some audio, but no one's been brave enough to give us that battle on YouTube and sneak a little, even drop it on there. You know what I'm saying? And Dame doesn't want no one. Dame Dash doesn't want anyone to hear that battle. He's made sure that no one's got a copy to that. That's crazy, you know, guys. This, even me thinking of it, kind of like mesmerizes my brain. Like, that battle must have been one of the best ever battles, because what I heard about it was like they just went like 6-7 rounds each, and they couldn't really tell a winner. You know, like none of them wanted to lose. Jay-Z didn't want to lose. DMX was kind of like challenging Jay-Z, but he didn't want to lose. I think DMX was the one challenging Jay-Z. It was like, where is Jay? Like, you know, they described it like that. Like, I think it was even DMX who described it. Like, he was looking for Jay-Z, and then finally there, Jay-Z wasn't running. He was like, come, let's do this. Let's do this. And I don't even know what style Jay-Z was even rapping in, that fast sort of like style, that jazz old kind of style that he used to rap in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I got embroiled in that anyway, didn't I? So now I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Oh my God. Yeah, so Geechee Gotti versus Hitman Holla. Wow. Straight away I'm thinking that's a 200k battle. You know what it takes to get Hitman in the ring, and you know what it takes to get Geechee in. It depends though with Geechee's kind of like one of those guys. I think you can slide him a little. You know, he's going to tell you that for his last few battles in URL, he was getting £40,000 a battle, 50,000 a battle, 30,000 a battle. For his top ones, maybe he was getting 40 to 50, and the pay structure was a bit different for Geechee, Surf, and New Jersey Twerk. And then the other highest paid guy was maybe Verb, and then Tay Rock was just under those guys. Tay Rock revealed how much he got versus Danny Myers, which, you know, Danny Myers was only getting 5k for that battle, and he said it, and it was like, it was a bit disturbing to me when he said that, because it's like, you know, why would you expose someone's wages? Like, that hurt me, man. You know, that hurt Danny, even hurt Smack, because you realize there's like $20,000 difference. This guy's got a lot of years on you, not so much, maybe 5 to 6 years between Danny Myers and Tay Rock, maybe 7, maybe 8. I don't know, man. I think it's like 8 to 6 years difference between them. You know, Danny being like 42, 43, Tay Rock's now probably like 34, 35, anywhere between 34 and 36, I think Tay Rock might be, or even younger, like 30. Yeah, I think Tay Rock's about 34, 35, you know, maybe 36. I can find out right now. But yeah, it's about a 6 to 8 year difference maybe. But in rapping, in value wise, that night between Danny Myers and Tay Rock, I had Danny Myers winning the battle 2-1. 2-1, almost debatable, but the rebuttals from Danny won. Like, Danny fired in about, if it weren't a rebuttal, it was a big bar. You know, like, he had about, even in the first 2 rounds, Danny Myers had 6 room shakers. And it was like, is it because this is in the West, this is happening? Or was he really that good? A lot of it was because when you're a Danny Myers you have to seek those chances. You have to seize those chances when you get the top tiers. You feel me? Like Danny and Tay Rock had a long rivalry, like East Coast, West Coast, and Danny was building himself up. Danny was building himself up, and he couldn't wait, like, to get his hands literally on Tay Rock, you know. Whereas I think Tay Rock's just like was in that. Tay Rock's used to being at the top of that. He's like always used to looking down on people. Like you're lucky to reach me. You're lucky to get this shot. And then sometimes he just it's like a bar of soap thing. He just can't. Like he had him. Like Tay Rock had Danny, but every time he went to grab Danny, Danny would slip out and just say something mesmeric. You know what I mean? It was a crazy battle because to me the best battle of the bar was Tay Rock's about the pizza, Domino's pizza bar, Dominique into Domino's. Like that's battle rap. You know what I mean? And I don't think Danny had the you know what I'm saying MC Hammer bar and you know what I mean he had so many fucking five. I can take my time with nothing, but to me it's like you know that's one of my favorite battles of that year. And it was so early into the year. And I said, you know what? That battle of 2021, 2022 was hard to beat as a battle of the year. It didn't get it in the end. I think they gave it to Rum and A-Ward. But to me, that battle there was a sick battle, classic performance from Danny Myers, someone that we don't really expect to bring that classic. But I think he kind of like showed it to me in the disaster battle as well, that Danny really is fire. And you have to give him credit, you know, because Danny versus Disaster as well. A lot of people could say Danny won that battle there, even though Disaster was fire. It's probably you know I watched Danny Myers versus Disaster more than Disaster versus Geechee. You know, like I don't like that battle. I think it's an awkward battle. I think that um, it's a power struggle and they don't really want to go at each other too much because they got so much respect. Like Disaster's got a mad respect for Geechee and Geechee's got mad respect for Disaster and it doesn't work as a battle, you know? It doesn't work as a battle. You can't go, you can't really say what you want to say because Geechee knows that Disaster rolls with Active and Active is like, you know, shout out to Active. You know, to me, he's like one of those guys because he's a real gang banger. He gets that respect from Geechee Gotti, and that's so he protects Disaster, you know. So basically, a lot of people don't go at Disaster too hard because a lot of them misjudge Disaster, where you know they see him as white and the way he speaks, very clean, fluent, whatever. But the guy's filthy, disgusting, um, Lebanese monkey, you know, like he doesn't give a fuck. Or when he was maybe 10 years ago, he didn't give a fuck. Like the stories that they told about him, with the guns in the back, bullets rolling on the floor as he's driving. Like he wasn't joking. I'm not saying he was like shooting guys and that, but he was very, very active in weaponry, and I think his dad something to do with it as well. You know, like he got a pass maybe that you could always just say, "Oh, this is my dad's car," and my dad does this for a living, so he was like one of those special ones as well. And he's very, very like you know, while he's cool driving, his friends are thinking, "What the fuck?" I'm just like this bolt bullets rolling in the fucking car and got guns in the back and all this shit. Like Disaster's really fucking crazy. Like he's not really all there, you know. A lot of these battle rappers talking these gun bars, even like Jerome and a few guys, and you know that they never had a burner. Even DMX, I mean DMX, RIP DMX, DNA, you know, like people like DNA, you never clap the burner. Like the man's shooting machetes. Like shout out to DNA, see him every day on that blood clot TikTok, getting rich. You get me, but he followed your boy still. So shout out to DNA because he followed me and he, you know, I'm always like cook 'em, D, cook 'em. You feel me? DNA is by, you know, DNA still vlogging on battle rap, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people tease him on TikTok. They be like, you need to go back to battle rap. Like, whoa, whoa, Disaster's making the earth shake. You need to go back to battle rap, DNA, because you're not really good at this TikTok shit. You feel me? Like, it's not for you, but yo, DNA's doing alright. He's cooking a few guys, and there's Red TV. Shout out to Red TV. I know you all know who Red TV is. Red TV's on there, and them DNA and Red TV are always teaming up, and they're roughly on around the same level. You know, like, they got lots of followers, bro. Like, Red TV's got lots of followers, and DNA's got lots of followers. But the people on TikTok that they fuck around with, the people that they fucks with on TikTok, some of them are bigger than them, because it's not battle rap, it's not pranks and all that. It's TikTok, yeah. And those people that they battle on TikTok, yeah, are real TikTokers. Like, they've got more fans than them and more support than them and get bigger scores than them. So, you know, them guys can't always punch above their weight. You feel me? And think they can get away with it because I'm DNA, because I'm Red TV. No, they run into people that they can't handle. You know what I mean? And they just have to be humble around them, because on TikTok, it's like me. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the wrong troller. It's their world. They make up a fake profile of myself, call me all sorts of names, lie about I was here, there with this girl and this people. You know what I mean? Like, just blatant lies. But they can get away with it because they're on the internet, and nobody don't know me, and nobody, you know what I mean, cares to know. They just want to listen to what people tell them. So you can't live on these things. You feel me? It's experience, isn't it? It's an experience, you understand? So I learned the hard way certain time, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't serious. You feel me? But it's in another case. If it weren't for such, you know what I mean, people can read my genuine, feel me, my genuine blood clot character, bro. Certain things I'm not craving for. I'm not craving, never been craving for. You feel me? I'm just chill all the time. Always been laid back, chill. You know what I mean? Watch my battle rap, go sleep, man. You feel me? Talk about my battle rap, go sleep, man. Yeah, because to me, it's a sport. It's a healthy sport, a mental sport, and it will help with your mental. It helps with my mental health. Is in, like, you know what I mean? Keeps me stable. You know what I mean? Keeps me calm. Shows me, like, you know what I mean, how horrible some people can be, or people can say the most hateful things. You feel me? But it's not meant to be directed basically just to them. It's just to get it off of their chest. And sometimes, you know, the truth hurts, and then at the same time, what they're actually saying is partly what they see in themselves, but they use you to say it to them, because it's not the way of the world to criticize yourself. So a lot of people like to criticize somebody to make themselves look better. Just for instance, like that. That's like battle rap is sort of like that sport to do it in, but not everybody in battle rap. That's not their mission. Most people in battle rap just want to out rap you and just prove that they're a better rapper than you. Not to say that you can't both be good, but there's 79% and there's 80%. You know, I'm a 79% battle rapper, and this guy's an 80% battle rapper, and this guy's a 78% battle rapper. You're all good. You're all in the same bowl. You're all in the same basket. You all need each other to battle against as the competition. You feel me? Um, and sometimes people are on form. Sometimes people are off form. You know, it's the same with football. There's no team that can win every game. Shout out to Arsenal, shout out to Man City, they're taking it to the end. Shout out to PSG, shout out to Borussia Dortmund, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Madrid, you know what I'm saying? You got something to play for. Shout out to Man United, Manchester City once again, you know. Like, you guys now, we ain't got nothing to play for. All the rest of you, you still got shit to play for. You know what I mean? So, hey, if it's your season, it's your season. If it ain't, it ain't. You know, Jurgen Klopp tried his best. Retire early, he got a bit more out of them, man. Yeah, still, I think he might have saw something and he was like, you know what, if I say now that I'm leaving, because he was, but he could have held it down for a bit longer, innit? He could have said that. He could have announced it more like now, like, all right, now I'm leaving. And then everyone's going to be like, what? You could have told us like 3 months ago. You knew 3, 4 months ago. Yeah, but yeah, he's saying he's leaving, so you can go now, bro. But I'm not gonna deny, man done a great job. 7 years of greatness. Just bow, 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 bow. Get to the final every year, win a trophy every year for the last out of 5 seasons, man must have won that 5 trophies, 6 trophies. I mean, we had a year off last season. We won 2 before that. Jordan, #1, bro. He's a great manager, bro. Just can't beat the robots. Couldn't beat the robots. Not even gonna linger on them. But yeah, man, we out the building, Out the building. I didn't even get to talk more tactically about Geechee and Hitman. So we're gonna do that just before we leave. So Hitman and Geechee got it. Why would they make that battle? Because they know Smack can't afford it. RBE ain't throwing events like that. When they threw an event, they didn't have a Mega Man on it. They just went as far as Ill Will. Who did Ill Will battle? Can't even remember. Is it worth remembering? Is it Verb? It wasn't Verb, innit? Someone on that Verb level, innit? I can't even remember, but it's like, wow, RBE, you went from the top league last year, 2023, to now non-existent. One event this year, and ARP said he's retiring. Man can't even remember who battled in your event. You know what I mean? So you're dead out there. You know what I mean? You're dead out there. RB, not good, not good. You feel me? But again, it's all right, Jurgen Klopp. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for all your help, man. We appreciate it. You feel me? We appreciate it. I appreciate it. I said you're the top league from early last year. And then you went on to took a lot of URL, new URL meet, like you would have got Easy the block if Easy weren't fucking with Remy. You would have got Easy the block. But maybe he wasn't because of all the stipulations that made you come off of URL, you didn't break that one. It's a clue. It's a clue. It's a clue. It's a clue of how RB and URL, when URL signs the contract, you sign the URL contract, you can definitely not go on RB. Then look at Goods and look at Ava. They went straight there. They went straight to KFC, nigga. Chicken bucket. Fuck it. Straight to KFC, bro. You're right, fam. That man went straight to KFC, bro. Didn't give a fuck. Ava's totally just berating URL, and it's like, it's refreshing, man. It's good that somebody not just leave the company, wherever, but expose them a bit to what they was doing in the past. You feel me? Expose them a little bit, fam. You feel me? What they do in that fucking locker room, bro, needs to be shown out here. You feel me? So we know Wagwan. Touch the road in that. Look what they done to P. Diddy, bro. No Diddy, bro. No Diddy, but look what they done to P. Diddy, fam. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. They got Diddy like, did he do it or did he not? To the point where a lot of men like fuck with Diddy, yeah. Like, I mean, was in his camp. They're like, well, we never saw him do nothing, bro. Like, seriously, we was with this guy till there. And, bro, sometimes it's like, when did you see your boy do crack? But you know he's a crackhead. You feel me? It's like, these motherfuckers can do it at the time you never suspect, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy out there, bro. How this guy just covered this whole shit up. But no one will speak on it because he's got enough money to cover his tracks, bro. And he's got them legally binded, yeah. Like NDNAs have been signed by a lot of his people, so they can't say it. But they're always exposed certain ones which came out in court. And when it came out in court, yeah, guys, this is what it is. You have to be smart, and you have to be vigilant and see what they said. They couldn't even say the people's names. They couldn't even say the people's names, bro. But they subliminally gave him away. Guy who was at the Super Bowl. Guy who was singing at the Super Bowl, bro. Wonder who that could be. Oh, wasn't Usher just on the Super Bowl? Wait a minute. Usher was the only fucking person on the Super Bowl, bro. Then Philly rapper that was once married to Nicki Minaj. Ooh, wonder who that could be. Oh, how many people did Nicki Minaj fuck with that rapped in Philly? Cassidy? Meek, bro, Cheek Mills, bro. Oh my God, Cheek Mills, bro. Jesus Christ. Cheek Mills. I don't even want to listen to rap sometimes no more. Because I don't want to say this now, but my very own Miss Hustle and someone else, I think it was E Hart, said, and this came out of her mouth, this came out of their mouth, that they know 3 battle rappers that are definitely shooting for the other team, if you know what I mean. And there's no J2, y'all. No J2. We ain't talking about J2. So say there's 30 male battle rappers that we know, yeah. You could count down. You could go like Chilla Jones, Tay-Rock, Verb, Surf, Ichigai. Yeah, can keep going. JC, Bad News, K Walker, Cassidy, Hitman Holler. The list goes on. DNA, still not 30, right? Goods, Easy the Block Captain. You know, I'm talking males only, by the way. So once I hit the 30 mark, and I was sitting with Miss Hustle, right? You know what I'd say? I'd say, Miss Hustle, did any of those guys I named come under that? She would probably tell me, yeah, you said a couple of them. You actually said a couple of them. Miss Hustle, if you ever see this video, don't expose them, obviously, but just say if I was right, just to get people's brains clicking. If I did say a couple of them, yeah, because I mentioned a good 15. Yeah, we'll count back on the replay, how many I said right. But if you see this Miss Hustle, just say if I said a couple of them, just put how much I said of them. Yeah, and I honestly wasn't trying to say that any of them men are that way. I'm just putting that battle rappers' names out there that not even move like that. I just put random just to get a picture because I could say for certain people, I think, yeah, the way they move, the way they talk, the way they said things happen to them already. Like Verb, for instance, yeah? Let's just go straight for Averb. I'm not saying Averb's one of those guys, but Averb already said he got molested by a babysitter, which was a woman, yeah? So, like, a female raping you, that's not a bad thing, even as Pat Say said, yeah? Like, in my opinion, as a kid, that sort of thing, like, it's worse thing. Like, if a man done it to you, then I can see that it rupts you in it. You ain't gonna, baby, have a sex life. But you can see Averb went on to have what, how many youths were ago? Yeah. Like, you know, it didn't do anything, so that's what I'm saying, basically. So, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good on the part of that woman who abused him. You know what I mean? It's not good on that part, on her behalf. You feel me? It's terrible. You know, how can she do that to my woman's kids? You know what I mean? It's like Averb's mum apparently goes both ways, but then apparently Averb said no, she doesn't. You know, but that battle rap world say things about you that may not be true, but people put stigmas on it. Arsenal said he never drove a bus, but they say he drove a bus. Rex said that he was never a nurse, but they said Rex is a nurse. You know, and they said Romney used to work at Walmart, but he did work at Walmart, motherfucker. That's where he met Tay-Rock. That's where Tay-Rock said, oh, you battle rap? You know what I mean? Oh, shit, man. I'm playing with you, man. But yeah, man, you can see it's going to be the end battle rap, bro. Like, Geechee Gotti versus Hitman Hollow. How is Snap losing another good battle, bro? You know I'm supposed to be coming up. Let's see what they do right now. Because the way people talk to my boy Verb, if you ain't getting treated right, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. It's not gonna be beneficial to your career. You feel me? So pattern up, battle rappers, pattern up properly because 2025 it's gonna be the end for a lot of you. You already see them struggling on the other league, yeah. You see them struggling now in the other league. The ship's sinking, bro. There's no more Big K. There's no more fucking, you know, Ill Will and Rosenberg Raw struggling to get battles, man. Show off. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the RV roster? What are they doing? One battle so far this year. It's not good enough, man. Not fucking good enough. Anyway, it's been a long day. We out like a Hyundai. One up. Till we see you again, yo.